Buddha and the new message from God. Buddha is one of the great messengers sent from the Angelic Assembly to bring correction, but also new opportunity to the human family. The Buddha came at a time of great religious decadence and misuse in his own nation, and though he was born a prince, he had to give that up, you see. But he also had to give up the life of a pure ascetic because he realized that neither was really the correct pathway. He had to build a spiritual practice with the emphasis on inner development, the emphasis on purifying and clarifying the mind, the emphasis upon reaching a higher ethical understanding about being in the world. He lived at a time when social change and progress were really not possible. It was a religion for building the inner life, not for impacting the outer life, essentially, not directly. It is important to understand that the Buddha taught the importance of non-violence, to produce no harm, to will no harm, for this is the heart of all the world's religions, if they are clearly understood. What is so important to understand here, because his teaching has different interpretations, different schools of thought, is that no matter how much you prepare spiritually, no matter how clear your mind can become, no matter how great your capacity for experiencing a greater reality, you must return to the world to serve. The Buddha proved that you do not have to be an ascetic or leave the world entirely, for that is not the emphasis, you see. He had to return to the world and serve in the most mundane and often difficult circumstances, facing all of the tragedies and abuses of his society, speaking to the highest and the lowest, speaking to the least privileged of peoples, traveling with hardship, to deliver an essential message that could begin to restore and redeem people, all who could hear him in his time. The Buddha now watches over his followers from the assembly. He grieves over their great mistakes and their great divisions, but he cannot interfere, you see, except with certain individuals who may be able to receive his counsel. Great change is coming to the world. The upheaval to nations, economies, and societies will be greater than anything the human family has ever seen before. This is no time to be idle. This is when the calling must sound with great urgency, for you are either here to make a difference, or you will be a person who will be overtaken by the great waves of change. The importance of all spiritual practice is not bliss and ecstasy, it is service and contribution. For the messengers, this is always the case, but for you, it is the case as well, for you were sent here to serve.